Welcome to Blue Star High Secondary School students. This is the 8th standard social science class. The topic is resources from geography. Okay, welcome back children. Let us recall our points again. Yes. Yes. What is the meaning of a natural resources? Resources obtained from nature and used without much modification are known as natural resources. Natural resources means resources obtained from nature and used without much modification are known as natural resources. Examples are water and air. Did you clear? What's the meaning of natural resources? Then what is the example? Yes. Shall we go to the next topic? Our next topic is renewable resources. Renewable resources are which can be renewed or replenished quickly. Example, solar and wind energy. Renewable resources are which can be renewed or replenished quickly. Example, solar and wind energy. Yes. Shall we go to the next point? Yes. A non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources are which have a limited stock and take thousands of years to be renewed. Example, coal and petroleum. Non-renewable resources are which have a limited stock and take thousands of years to be renewed. Example, coal, petroleum. Yes, these are called non-renewable resources. Shall we go to the next topic? Yes, our next topic is ubiquitous resources. Resources which are found everywhere are called ubiquitous resources. Example, air and water. Ubiquitous resources means resources which are found everywhere are called ubiquitous resources. Example, air and water. Then, localized resources. Resources found only in certain places. Resources found only in certain places are known as localized resources. Example, iron ore and copper. Localized resources means they found only in certain places are known as localized resources. Example, iron ore and copper. Then we are going to see the human-made resources. Human-made resources are those resources which have been created by humans. Human-made resources are those resources which have been created by humans. Example, buildings and bridges. Example, buildings and bridges. Yes. Now, human resources. Population with knowledge, skill and technology is human resource. Example, farmer and doctor. Human resources means population with knowledge, skill and technology is human resource. Example, farmer and doctor. Yes. Do you know the difference between a human made resources and human resources? Yes. Okay. Now we are going to see the types of resources. Types of resources are natural and human, then human made. This is the mind map part to you. Then types of resources, natural, human made and human. Then there are two types of natural resources. Now we are going to see the type 1. Yes. Natural resources type 1. That means level of development and use. First point in natural resources means a level of development and use. In that there are two divisions are there. That is actual and potential. Then origin. In that natural resources, another part is origin. In that origin, we are going to see biotic and abiotic. Then in the natural resources, the next part, stock. That means on basis of stock. Then distribution. Last is distribution. So level of development and use, origin, stock and distribution are the type 1 part of natural resources. Then we are going to see the on the basis of distribution. Distribution is another part of on the basis of distribution. There are two divisions are there. That means ubiquitous and localized. Yes. On the basis of distribution, ubiquitous and localized. There are two divisions are there. Then this is the second part. That means type 2 of natural resources. Natural resources are type 2 வந்து renewable and non-renewable. Now only you can be seen, no? Yes. Shall we show the mind map again? Yes. You know the meaning of resources? Then how we are going to conserve? Already we see in the last chapters and last classes, no? Yes. Types of resources. Natural, human made and human. Types of resources are natural, human made and human. Then natural resources, there are 4 types. Okay, that means 4 divisions. First one is level of development and use, then origin and stock and distribution. Yes, in that level of development and use, actual and potential. Then origin, biotic and abiotic. Then the stock on the basis of stock. Then distribution on the basis of distribution. Okay, on the basis of distribution, there are 2 parts are there. Ubiquitous and localized. Then natural resources type 2, renewable and non-renewable. Yes. Yes. This is the worksheet for you. In this class, you are going to give some answer for some questions. There are 5 questions are there. I am going to read the questions, try to give the answers. Okay, take a rough note and write the answers and keep the rough note safely. Okay, then answer the following questions. What is mean by conservation? What is mean by conservation? Why it is important to conserve water? Why it is important to conserve water? Then name some man-made resources. Name some man-made resources. Fourth one is name any 3 common minerals that used in our everyday life. Name any 3 common minerals that used in our everyday life. What is the main reason for shortage of water? What is the main reason for shortage of water? Yes, this is the worksheet part to you. This is the assignment for this class. Once again, I am going to read the question. Yes, listen. What is the mean by conservation? What is mean by conservation? Why it is important to conserve water? It is very important. No, this is the main source for survive. So we have to conserve the water. Previous class only we are going to say. No, we already saw that. Yes. Name some man-made resources. Then name any three common minerals that used in our everyday life. Then what is the main reason of shortage of water? For last question, I mean the fifth question, write any 5 points. Okay, the main reason for shortage of water. You think and write the 5 points. Yes. Okay. Now we are going to see the difference between the human man resources and the human resources. Yes, who are all called human resources? Yes, the farmer, doctors, teachers, so many are there. Okay, the population with knowledge and skill. Knowledge, skill and technology is a human resource. Yes, now human-made resource. Human-made resources are those resources which have been created by humans. This point is very important, children. Yes, human resources means some man. நம்ம வந்து ஃபார்மராக இருக்கலாம், டாக்டர்ஸாக இருக்கலாம், டீச்சர்ஸாக இருக்கலாம், என்ஜினியர்ஸாக இருக்கலாம். அதெல்லாம் human resources. ஓகே, ஹியூமனால் கிரியேட் பண்ண போகிற பொருள் தான் human made resources. This is the one word only different. Okay, then human made resources are those resources which have been created by the humans. மனிதர்களால் உருவாக்கப்படுறது எல்லாமே human made resources. So man is a human resource. Okay, yes, this point is very important. Keep it in your mind, children. Yes, again we are going to see the next part of ubiquitous resources and localized resource. Okay, shall we read it again? Resources which are found everywhere are called ubiquitous resources are. Okay, then localized resources means resources found only in certain places are known as localized resources. Shall we see the mind map again? Yes. Here the type of resources, there are natural, human made and human. Then natural resources there are two types of that. First type only now we are saying that level of development and use, that is divided into two, that is actual and potential. Then the origin of natural resources, biotic and abiotic. Then the stock means on the basis. Then distribution also on the basis. It is ubiquitous and localized. The another part is type 2, that means renewable and non-renewable. Okay. Before you are going to start the 1 mark part, try to write the mind map also. Okay. So you are going to complete the worksheet in this class. Let us see in the next class, children. Thank you.